Hi! Today on Araw-Araw Filipino, we will continue to learn to talk about your actions in the Filipino language. This is part 2 of a series of 4 lessons on action words. Let us start with a question. Did you eat? Kumain ka ba? Did, eat, kumain. You, ka. Here are some simple answers. I ate. Kumain ako. I, ako. Ate, kumain. I am eating. Kumakain ako. I am is also ako. Eating, kumakain. I will eat. Kakain ako. Will eat, kakain. What you see here are the past, present, and future tenses of the word eat or kain in Filipino. We form action words or verbs through what is called conjugation or pagbanghay. Eat is kain, and this is the root word. To say the past tense of eat, ate, we insert the letters U and M, between the first two letters of the first syllable of kain. So, ka plus plus ain equals kumain. To say the present tense, eating, what we do is we insert between the first two letters of the first syllable, then add the root word. So, ka plus plus a plus kain is kumakain. Now, to say the future tense, will eat, we use the first two letters of the first syllable of kain. So, ka plus the root word kain, kakain. And if you intend to eat or you give a command to someone to eat, we use the same rule as the past tense. We use the same word for ate and to eat, kumain. To make verbs or action words, we use many affixes or panlapi in the Filipino language. In part 1, we learned about words that use nag and mag as a prefix. Our lesson today will focus on words using the infix We have a different set of rules to apply in the conjugation or pagbanghay of words that start with a vowel. The word think is isip, which starts with a vowel. To say the past tense, thought, we use plus the root word. So we simply add to the start of the root word, umisip. To say thinking, we use plus the first letter of the root word plus the root word, plus e plus isip, umiisip. To say will think, we simply use the first letter of the root word plus the root word, iisip. And to say to think, we use the same form as the past tense, plus isip, umisip. If you have seen part 1, you will know that the different tenses of isip can also be made using the prefixes nag and mag. You'll find several Filipino verbs can use or nag and mag. You can use them interchangeably, and there is no hard and fast rule on which one to use. Just use the one that is easy for you. Let's continue our lesson with new verbs or pandiwa. Eat, kain. Think, isip. Drink, inom. Breathe, hinga. Look, tingin. Again, Eat, kain. Think, isip. Drink, inom. Breathe, hinga. Look, tingin. Do you notice something about this set of words? They are all actions that we can make with our body. I chose these examples because most things that we do with our body uses the infix Let us look at these words in the past tense or nagdaan. Ate, kumain. Thought, umisip. Drank, uminom. Breathed, huminga. Looked, tumingin. Next, let us look at these words in the present tense or kasalukuyan. Eating, kumakain. Thinking, umiisip. Drinking, umiinom. Breathing, humihinga. Looking, tumitingin. Let us look at these verbs in the future tense or hinaharap. Will eat, kakain. Will think, iisip. Will drink, iinom. Will breathe, hihinga. Will look, titingin. Now it's time to look at using these verbs in sentences. Here is the first set of sentences you have seen earlier. The only difference is that we use the word po this time. This is to remind you that we use po when we are talking to someone older than us, like this girl in the picture. So, did you eat? Kumain ka ba? I ate. Kumain po ako. I am eating. Kumakain po ako. I will eat. Kakain po ako. Let us expand the sentences to give it more meaning. Did you eat already? Kumain ka na ba? Already na. I ate an apple earlier. Kumain po ako ng mansanas kanina. Apple, mansanas. Earlier, kanina. I am eating an apple now. Kumakain po ako ng mansanas ngayon. Now, ngayon. I will eat an apple later. Kakain po ako ng apple mamaya. Later, mamaya. Let us look at the pattern from these sentences. We start with the verb or action word, followed by who did or is doing or will do an action, which in this case is ako, followed by what the action applies to, which in this case is the apple, mansanas, and then it is followed by a word related to the time of the action, kanina, ngayon, mamaya. Now let us use the word think. Did you think? Umisip ka ba? And I use ... because this is not a complete sentence. Did, think, umisip. You, ka. And ba, you should be used to this now, means it indicates we are asking a question. I thought, umisip ako. I am thinking, umiisip ako. I will think, iisip ako. Let us expand this to make it more meaningful. Did you think of another way? Umisip ka ba ng ibang paraan? Of, ng. Another, ibang, way, paraan. I thought of another way. Umisip ako ng ibang paraan. I am thinking of another way. Umiisip ako ng ibang paraan. I will think of another way. Iisip ako ng ibang paraan. So far, we have seen the past, present, and future tense of our verbs. What about to show intent or order? Balak o utos? In language, this is called the imperative form of a verb. So, to eat, kumain. To think, umisip. To drink, uminom. To breathe, huminga. To look, tumingin. Let us look at an example of a sentence that gives a command or asks to do an action. I want you to drink. Gusto ko, uminom ka. I, ko. Want, gusto. You, ka. To drink is uminom. Here is an answer. I drank water already. Uminom na ako ng tubig. Water, tubig. Already, na. And the word nang serves as a connector between the action part of the sentence and the object of that action, which is tubig. I am drinking enough water. Umiinom ako ng sapat na tubig. Enough, sapat. Now, there is a word here, na. Na is a connector between the descriptor and the object being described. In this case, the descriptor is sapat and the object is tubig. I will drink one more glass. Iinom ako ng isa pang baso. One, isa. More, pang. Glass, baso. Here is another example of giving a command. Breathe, huminga ka. You can also say, take a breath, and that will also be huminga ka. I breathed deeply. Huminga ako ng malalim. Deeply, malalim. I am breathing fine. Humihinga ako ng maayos. Fine, maayos. I will breathe fresh air. Hihinga ako ng sariwang hangin. Fresh, sariwang, air, hangin. Here is the last set of sentences. I want you to look at the road. Gusto ko tumingin ka sa kalye. I want, gusto ko. You, ka. At the, sa. Road, kalye. And to look is tumingin. I looked behind. Tumingin ako sa likod. Behind, sa likod. I am looking in front. Tumitingin ako sa harap. In is also sa. Front, harap. Last, I will look at the left and right. Titingin ako sa kaliwa at kanan. At the, sa. Left, kaliwa. And at. Right, kanan. Before we end our lesson, here is a new set of words for you to practice on. Stand, tayo. Walk, lakad. Sit, upo. Go, punta. Ask, hingi. Again, stand, tayo. Walk, lakad. Sit, upo. Go, punta. Ask, hingi. That is our lesson today. For your homework, as with previous lessons, try to write about things you did, are doing, and will do in Filipino using the verbs we have learned today. Practice reading it out loud to yourself, and practice talking about your actions with others in Filipino. I hope you can join us again next time on Araw-Araw Filipino. Thank you. Salamat po. Now, a few words from my son, Max.
Thought this video was cool? Watch the next one and like and subscribe to the channel too if you haven't yet.
Bye-bye!
Bye!